For door sashes up to 80 kilograms in weight, we recommend installing 3 Anchorage Intelligent Strength flag hinges per door. First, ensure your sash is centrally located in the frame and clamp it in place if necessary. The top hinge should be located 150mm from the top of the sash. The bottom hinge should be located 150mm from the bottom of the sash. Mark these hinge positions. Locate the drilling jig on each hinge location and align the centre line of the jig with your marks. Use the drilling jig to pre-drill the screw holes and the pin locating holes for the sash piece. There are 4 screw holes and 2 pin holes per sash piece to drill. Do not drill the 2 screw holes closest to the edge of the frame. Use the drilling jig to pre-drill the screw holes and the pin locating holes for the frame piece. There are 3 screw holes and 2 pin holes per sash piece to drill. Be sure to use a long reach drill bit. For pin locating holes, use a 5.5mm drill bit. For screw holes, use a 3mm drill bit. Ensure you hit the steel reinforcing within the PVC profile when you are drilling. If you are using heavy duty screws, after removing the drilling jig, enlarge the holes to accept the larger screws. Locate the frame pieces at the positions marked. Insert any packers required underneath the frame piece. There are 3 screws used on the frame fixing plate. Put the centre screw in first. This prevents the collapse of the profile as you fix the plate. Then insert the other 2 screws. Insert the frame pin, checking that it is set to the correct compression setting. The compression setting is shown by the numerical values on the side of the pin. The correct setting is determined by Fab&Fix during a door demonstration or by the user the first time they use the hinge. The height of the hinge should be based on the step distance of the door on the lock side. This ensures a consistent pressure around the door and a proper weather seal. Put the sash part of the hinge onto the frame pin. Rotate the sash piece over and push it down into the locating holes on the sash. Screw the sash piece into the sash. Start by securing the centre screw and then install screws in a diagonal order. We recommend using M6 by 61mm screws for the frame piece and M6 by 41mm screws for the sash piece. Both of these screws are available from Fab&Fix. The 4 screws furthest from the frame are fixed into plastic and steel reinforcing. Ensure you hit the steel reinforcing when you are screwing. The resistance you feel to the screwdriver will indicate whether you have reached the steel. The 2 screws closest to the frame are only located into plastic, so smaller screws should be used. Typically these are M5 by 16mm or 19mm screws. Be careful not to use screws that are too long, or these will show in the Eurogroove area. After fitting all 3 hinges, check that the sash is centrally located in the frame. To check the sash is centred horizontally in the frame, measure from the edge of the sash to the edge of the frame on both the left and right hand side of the door. If necessary, to adjust the horizontal position of the sash, use an Allen key in the horizontal adjustment point on the hinge. Check the vertical position of the sash by measuring from the top of the sash to the top of the frame and from the bottom of the sash to the bottom of the frame. If necessary, use an Allen key in the vertical adjustment point of the hinge to move the sash up and down. Place the cover caps over the sash piece and onto the top of the frame piece. Open the door and secure the sash cover caps using the grub screws provided.